Good Monday, traders. Welcome back to the Forex Board Trading Academy. Today, I will be presenting you the cryptocurrency, top two cryptocurrency, which is the Ethereum. But before we get started, I would like to remind you that all the information in this video is for educational purpose only, should not be considered as a financial advice. And all in all, the cryptocurrency market, I think, is getting hot, at least in the short term, because the Bitcoin price action shows that there is a bullish tendency. For this reason, I have reopened the analysis we did previously for the Bitcoin. And as you can see, there was a resistance that I was expecting the price to be tested. There was this downtrend trend line. Obviously, it got broken. So here is an extremely bullish signal for the Bitcoin. It could be long-term, short-term, or medium-term. For that, it's hard to say at this point, but yet it looks very bullish, and I think this tendency will continue. And let's move to the Ethereum. So here is a pretty simple analysis, but it is based on Bitcoin as well, because it shows the strength, and Ethereum almost always follows that tendency. So what we have here is the uptrend trend line, the support trend line, or the average price trend line, which has been rejected at this point cleanly, and price starting to move up. We can see that it remains above both 200 simple and exponential moving average. And if I zoom it out, this is a daily time frame. We can see that this level here, which is the red line, there was a strong support, resistance. Now zoom it back in. And here we see that there was a resistance at this point. There was a support also. There was a resistance. And now it's getting broken. For our chart, we see that the moving average also broken, both of them. And this point also got broken. So this was the resistance where the moving average kind of rejected. But now we had this breakout. So very, very bullish signal for multiple top cryptocurrencies, of course, including Ethereum. Looks like there should be this move to the upside. Most likely it will continue, and we will see this resistance at $469. This is the 88.6 pips applied to this overall move to the downside. So just will mark this level, and this is where I would expect Ethereum to be moving towards. That's approximately $80 rise, to be precise, from this point onwards. This is the long-term view, of course, and it could be that the price will retest this support and only then will continue moving up. So these are the scenarios that I think can happen on the Ethereum. But at this point, it's just so bullish. I'm not sure if it will stop. I think it will be an exponential move to the upside. But if it will start correcting to the downside, then obviously this level will be watched by the buyers very closely. I think they're already watching this level because this is really, really a good potential opportunity to go long at this stage, considering this all bullish momentum before the Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, and Ethereum. So that's what I think will be happening. And if you are up to the cryptocurrencies, perhaps you should take a look at some of your favorite coins, because many of them are likely to follow the Bitcoin tendency, and there could be some growth on multiple altcoins and of course the Bitcoin. So now, as we finished with the Ethereum, let's have a look at all previously made analysis. Euro New Zealand dollar. So here price didn't test the moving average as I did expect, and it's starting to move up. So this is a kind of medium to long-term view for this pair. Still looks good, but note that there could be spike even below this level. Still can be expected, although it starting to move slowly, starting to rise. Euro Canadian dollar, this has been the most tricky one, I think. I have been watching it for like ages now, and there was this massive move to the downside, and here was the key support that I was expecting to be holding, but price did break below this level. Now I have applied these fips to this correction to the upside, and we see that 161.8 fips is being rejected right now. Price rejected it once, then produced the spike failed to close below, and then produced another spike, failed to close below, and now it's another spike. So this is very, very tricky. And usually what happens, guys, is that buyers will attempt to push the price as much down as possible in order to collect all the sell orders, basically to collect the stop losses. That's where price goes exponential. I would say that there will be like something like this, a very sharp rise to the upside, then consolidation around this area, and then we will start moving up. So more or less like that. This is something that I would expect, sharp move to the upside and then consistent growth. But this is only if we manage, obviously, to hold this support. Moving to the euro dollar. The euro almost reached the resistance, still to go to the upside. We will see how far, but the nearest resistance hasn't been tested. I would expect it to be tested sometime this week, so still watching this pair. Euro Swiss franc retesting the support, so very, very valid analysis. Still expecting move to the upside. Nothing has changed. We can expect spikes here. This is normal, and I do believe the price will start rising very soon. There was an extremely long consolidation, so yeah, I think the pair is ready. Obviously, as long as this support at 1.0711 holds, this should remain a valid analysis for the upside move. Euro Australian dollar. Here we had this consolidation on the daily time frame, quite a wide consolidation, but as I said, as long as this level holds here, we are in an uptrend, and I would expect quite a strong move up as well. Canadian Swiss franc here, waiting for this kind of scenario. Still valid, still interesting in my view because of this also tricky, very tricky market. There was a resistance. There was an attempt to break above, went sharply down. I think there was a lot of sell orders after price moved below the moving average. And obviously now all the stop losses have been kicked out with while they were placed just above this high. And now, maybe now is the time to move down. On the gold, we didn't have this correction to the downside that could happen potentially. Yet price stays just above the moving average, 200 exponential moving average, and it's been rejected right as we speak. There was this low produced here and price failed to close below. Now, if there will be a 4-hour break and close below this low, I would expect this correction to the downside to start. But if not, it might go up and just test the resistance level that we were expecting. Now, pound Canadian dollar, support rejected, looks bullish. Although now you can see the channel is acting as the resistance, the lower trend line, and we definitely need to break to the upside to show this bullish strength. But I think it has been shown at this stage where both moving averages were broken, and now it should be starting moving up from this point onwards. Maybe it will retest the green zone, but only if there will be break and close on the daily time frame below the support. I think it could be invalidated, but most importantly, it could be this area actually. So 1.7 psychological area is very important for the long-term move on the pound Canadian dollar. Now, pound Australian dollar, this pair has been moving faster than others. As you can see, there was quite a nice move starting from this week. Well, it looks bullish. This downtrend trend line is getting broken, and if there will be a 4-hour break and close to the upside, I think this trend should be confirmed and it will be moving towards the resistance level. And we're left with the Bitcoin, which we already looked at. I think there will be potentially move towards this top to produce this double top around $12,500. I think that's what we're gonna see here, and it will be moving something like that. So very, very fast exponential growth on the Bitcoin I do expect. Same for the Ethereum. I don't think there will be much of the downside correction. I do think it will be going up non-stop from this point onwards, as all cryptocurrencies look very attractive for the long-term buying in my view, but it could be only short-term. Don't get me wrong, anything is possible. We'll see how market reacts to these resistance levels, and then we'll continue watching. So that's it, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash the like if you enjoyed. If you didn't, smash dislike, but in the comments please let me know what you didn't like so we can improve the content, and we will see you tomorrow, as I said, with yet another analysis. Take care and profits to you.